Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? Thank you for joining me on another online session of Roulette. Today, we're going to try something a little different. So, I like trying new things, and I think it's important to try new things and tweak things as you go. So, for those of you who have not been watching me that long, one of the first probably good strategy I ever played was snakes and ladders. I'll put a link to the first video I did snakes and ladders down below, and I went a long time winning a lot of money, more than tripled my bankroll, all that stuff. So what I'm going to do today is I'm doing snakes and ladders. Now, there's positives and cons to snakes and ladders. Some of the positives is you always tend to be in profit. You don't lose money when following those progressions. So I think that's a good concept. However, your sessions can go long. So it depends on what your style of play is. For me, one of the hard things I have with snakes and ladders is I like 30-minute sessions. I don't like to play hour and a half. Now, a lot of people do, and if you do, it's a great strategy to play. And especially if you're a new player and say you had $100 to play with, I would tell you do snakes and ladders, and you'll probably double, triple your bankroll. It's a great strategy, and if you haven't played it before, I would go watch some of my early sessions, learn how to play it, and go from there. Now, I'm going to do a little twist on it today. The twist is this. I'm going to play the snakes and ladders. I have a couple twists I'm not going to mention, but the main twist is 50% of the profit I win, I'm going to gamble on other numbers. So the idea is that I'll never end up in a deficit, and I'll always end up in a positive. And then I could go those heavy gambles on some of the numbers I see once in a while. When I see a number come out, like the last session I played, I just played that 5 because I knew 10 came out, and I love 5 with 10, and it hit. So, however, because I'll be limited to half my profits, I'll have to be a little bit more selective in those gambles I take. And, hopefully that will be fun, and hopefully it'll keep us in a profit. And I'm not going to hit on those gambles every session, but once in a while I'm going to start hitting on those. And when I hit on those, I could just keep playing with the profit and try and get it up real quick. And then some sessions I won't, and I'll just take the steady profit that comes from the snakes and ladders. And that's the idea. Now, I am going to try and play 30 minutes or less because I don't like long sessions, and I get tired. Mentally, I get tired, and I start making mistakes after 30 minutes. I do. So bottom line is that's what we're going to try today. So snakes and ladders with a twist. I will play with some of my profits on a little bit more gambles. I'll play combos and stuff like that I like. We'll try this a couple sessions, see how it does. It's an experiment for me personally, and we'll see how it goes. So let's go right to the online. All right, guys, let's get right into it. I'm not looking to go more than a half hour, regardless of what we win. Let me update the score. Okay. Oh, 21-0. I love that 21. Still hot from the last session. Just place a bet here so I don't get booted. For those of you joining me for the first time, I'll bet both red, black, just so I don't get kicked off the table for being inactive as I wait for my plays. So I'm only gonna play the hot numbers and stuff with some of the profit I make from using this strategy. So it's really a combination of both. But the idea is not to go down with my balance, it's just to keep it in profit the entire session. Will it work? No, I don't know. Okay, honestly, don't know. Okay, so we're still waiting for a play here. And some sessions may be slow doing it this way. It just may be the way it is. That's part of the game. I mean, but then when we have those lucky sessions, hopefully we could just boom, 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 and get some hits and get a nice bump. Okay, so yeah, I don't see a lot of stuff going on right now as far as number matching. Go backs, not much going on, which is okay. Which is actually when this strategy will probably be the best. All right, so we'll make a play so we don't get booted. Okay, so there goes a black, right? Is that a black? Yeah. Zero is the hottest number. It's been a while since I've seen that. Make sure I'm recording. It was 6, 64, and 17 from Roulette section, 27 from 𝐶 section, and 18 from 𝐸 sections. The last 5 winning numbers. Now it's and the dealer's name is Jasmine. Really, I think doing my normal way I've been doing lately, I would be struggling this session. I do not like the way these numbers are coming out right now. Right here, we're not in profits. I'm not going to play, but I would like 21 or 6. But let's see what happens. And I'm only going to go a half hour because, you know, I just don't like playing long sessions. I'm an accountant. I'm at a computer all day. So I like, when I play games, even like if I'm playing PlayStation 5 game, I like 20-minute, 30-minute sessions. That's it. I don't like sitting down too long because I sit down all day at my job. Okay, so we got 22. That's a number match. Okay. That's the first number match I think we've seen here. Now, what do I like with 22? I'm not 22 is not my favorite number, but I like 2 and 11. Sometimes that neighbor of 21 hits. Well, it's not a neighbor, but you know, it's the next number down. All right, so 22, logging everything, got my spreadsheet. Definitely go get my spreadsheet, guys. Download it for free down in the description if you haven't already got it. All right, so they are switching dealers. Let's see what that is. 24. 24, another even. Okay. So here I like 12. or 4, or one of the fours. 4, 14, 34, 24. I will make a play here so I don't get booted.
Please, because some convictions, nice. Let's give you right.
Now some days there's not a lot of streaks, so Snakes and Ladders is a tough one too in those days as well. It's just the way it works. Every time you jump on a roulette board, it's a different dealers. This is Oliver. I know a lot of you guys keep telling me about paying attention to the dealer, what numbers they spend. And I do need to do that. I just haven't had the time to like focus on it. Okay, so he got 30. So another even, and hopefully we could get one more even and start jumping in.
I'm just spinning balls, giving good vibes. It's all human, man. So what's happening here? The first story was just became hot now.
All right, come on now. Let's see what we get.
Here we go. Lorena, 𝐁𝐿𝐴 𝐿𝐴 sorry. Problem. So, and for those numbers, in mine, it's even. Only the time for numbers 2. I don't remember it this time, number
9. All right, let's make a play here so you don't get booted. Just want to give you guys a quick little demonstration on what I'm playing with. So this is my log sheet. Obviously, you see, you simply type in the number here. It tells you, shows you the red, black, even, odd, one high, low. If you like playing the dozens, shows you the dozens, how many times they come in. Look here, the columns came in. The second column came out 6 times in a row. Hope you weren't martingaling on that one, unless you jumped in after 3 or 4 progressions. Or not progressions, but 3 or 4 times that columns come out in a row. Then you could jump in and play that. But as you can see, this is a really great, especially if you're using Snakes and Ladders, because you could definitely see all the trends. It makes it very easy to just look at it and visualize and go from there. Okay, so we still haven't had a play yet, but as you notice, the third column has hit 4 times in a row. I am going to come up, I want to talk to Jason about that. I want to come up with a progression for the columns and dozens after they come out a bunch of times in a row. Maybe to incorporate into this. And I'm always going to try different things, different strategies. I'm never going to stay with the same thing over and over again, unless it just keeps working and I'm making bank. Now, I typically like to bet 11 and 3 with 33, but we're not in a profit, so I'm going to hold off. But right now, yeah, we're not getting the streaks we've been hoping for. And sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. But they eventually come. 0. Okay. The hottest number comes out. Let's make a bet here so we don't get booted. It's a good time after the 0. Now, 0 is definitely the hottest number, but now if you're betting, let's see here. If you're betting the first and second column, this one's come out 4 times in a row, and then 0 came out too. See 0? Right here. So get the spreadsheet. It works beautifully, and I think it just helps visualize what we're doing much easier. rather than like looking, trying to figure it out. I could see it very easy here. It makes strategies like snakes and ladders so easy to play because I don't have to like constantly focus as much. All right, so what do we got here? 2, 3, 4. I still don't have the streak we want. Start playing. Now, one thing with snakes and ladders, it is a good strategy for long periods of play. Especially if you're the kind of person that'll sit down, play hour, 2 hours, and be happy. This strategy is perfect for you. I've had a lot of success with it, and it's easy to play. And I will post a link in the description for my first session with snakes and ladders, and you could go watch all the sessions I played and see for yourself if you like it. And always credit to Jason for that great strategy. But this twist I'm doing is hopefully, and it may not work the first session, I don't know. Sometimes sessions are just going to be slow. But it will, let me see here, make sure I don't play. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go Evie. Oh, no, what am I doing? I'm a little rusty playing this. I haven't played it in a while. So we'll go to the first progression. You have 4 odds. The 0 I'm just going to count as an odd, so that's 5 in a row. So I think we're due for an even. And we'll start our progressions here.
Here we go.
Now, as I said earlier, I will be able to play with profit on numbers. When I see a number I like to play, I will give myself rein to play with money profited from this system. 30. Okay, so that's our first hit. Beautiful. Boom. Okay, so 30. All right, so we're up 50 cents. Now, I don't see a lot of plays, really, because I just do not like the way the numbers are coming out. I mean, they're just all over the place right now. Not a lot of number matching, not a lot of go backs, no really repeats. So I'm content playing this system for now. You know, if I see something I really like, I will play it. But I'm not really digging these numbers. I'm actually glad I'm doing it this way today because I feel like this would be a dangerous session for me when the numbers are not coming out the way I like.
That's crazy.
12. 12 red. All right, so keep those reds coming out. Now look at that third column, how hot it is. Look at these numbers in that third column. It is hot. I saw Tom from Edamino Roulette's channel the other day. I watched his video. He took the $100 to 1,000 in a wonderful session, and man, he rode the hot dozens, yeah, it's definitely a good video to go check out. Okay, so I'd like to at least get the 500 today, but okay, so 12.25. All right, so let's get another red. Let's make a bet. So, oops. Make a bet so we don't get booted. So, yeah. So I'm going to try to only play with 50% of my profit. See, when they start nagging you with the inactive stuff, it gets really annoying. But what I like is I could play with 50% of my profits, and you know, I will get some hits like that. I will. Like the other day when I knew 5 was going to come out after 10. I've just been seeing it a lot lately. Had a good feeling. However, being limited to only playing with some of my profit will make me a little bit more selective, and maybe that'll be a good thing. Okay, you got your first go back. So let's go to black now, because as you see, we got a bunch of reds coming out.
Congratulations. But it sounds like, yeah, it's all legal. But you can only take a fixed amount. I don't know what the situation right now, but that's what some people do. And border towns especially, it's like a small side hustle. You know, but some people do it illegally, like in big amounts. Of course, I don't know nothing about that, but that's where the big money is. But that's illegal. You're doing everything legal. Or you can just buy a visa to Russia.
So 5 came out. So you got another red.
It is more expensive. However, it doesn't mean that.
Let's go to the next progression.
Congratulations. Yeah. Of course, for personal consumption, you can take like. You can actually for resell, take, and you can on a border. That's quite quite a bit, but not so much. And with gasoline, if you have those old cars with big, what's the name of it? You fill it up. You would have an old car. You just basically fill it up full, and then you just pump the gasoline out.
So you got 1.
So,
all right, let's bump it up.
which is what this car first does. Come off the lines, something like how the engine emissions. But it sounds like that. I mean, you can't make much with that. Yeah, these also. You can't make much of it legally, doing just like a small side hustle. What's that? Cars, USA, which drive on gas, not the gasoline, but gas, like natural gas. 𝐁udget hello, welcome. So winning number is
6.
so yeah, I'm gonna tell you what cars.
Boom, baby. All right, so we're up a couple dollars. Let's see where we're at here. What else we got going on? All right, so we'll sit out this hand. So 250 profit. Honestly, I'm not seeing anything I really like now, so I'm not going to actually play. I already have. I can play with $1.25, a couple bets on numbers. I'm not seeing anything I like, so I'm just not going to. I am timing this session, so let's see. So we got another 10 minutes. I'm not doing long sessions. I'm hoping. Hopefully we get a couple more hits though. It's been a little slow to start, but that's okay. Okay, so 25 comes out. So we'll just make a bet so we don't get booted. Let's see. I'm not really liking anything with 25 right now. See, I'm just not liking these numbers that much. If I see a number I really want to play, I'll play it. I got, a little bit of money to play with now. So we're only 250 profit, but I could bet half of that on numbers I like. But I just, right now, it's just not a session where I'm feeling any numbers. If I do, I will play it. I don't even like the hot numbers right now. 30, it's hot. It's only come out 5% of the time. Zero's only been 6%. Usually when you get those real hot numbers, it's like 7, 8% easy.
And we have like 160. So that's like 50-cent difference.
36.
Winning number 46.
Okay.
Just find a number, their count go down, compare cycle mic,
Not liking anything there.
For us to do it, it's not profitable to drive from Latvia to Poland. But for Lithuania,
Definitely red heavy, aren't we?
like it's not. The same thing with food. Yeah.
Beautiful thing about this strategy is we won't end in the negative very often, unless we bust out. But hopefully that won't happen. All right. 3. I'm gonna go 33 here. Just place one bet on 3 with some of my profit. You know, right now I got $1.25 to play with. I love 333, so we'll just play that one while we watch and keep playing snakes and ladders. Sometimes snakes and ladders is slow. Sometimes you get a bunch of hits real quick. Today is just this. I think this is like turning into a really slow session because there's not a lot of numbers I like coming out to play with too, with some of the profit we have. And some sessions I'm going to hit it with that. And then if I start hitting like on my other gamble plays, I'll just keep going with it. What's that? Oh, 31. Yeah, 31's no good. Okay, actually we just played, so. I'm gonna go 11 on 31. 11's hot. I do like 13 too, but it's not really doing very well right now. So we're at $2. So you still have 3 more plays with the profit we have after that. Now I do like 13 too, so hopefully that doesn't come out. 331. I would love 11 right now. 11's hot. That's why I played it. My 2 favorite combos with 31 are 11 and 13. 35. Okay. So no dice there. Okay. That's fine. It's not gonna always be. We're still waiting. So I still have 3.75 cents to play with. We're at $1.75 profit.
Interesting friendship between the cycles. What's going on?
I did actually go look at a couple of previous sessions that I had and just plugged in this way if I played it this way. And I think I would have done really good. So I'm going to try this for at least a couple sessions, see if it works. You know, even though we're going slow today. Okay, so 35, 6. 6 is kind of hot, isn't it? Well, it's getting hot, but I like 12, I guess, but I'm not feeling that play. I like 3 too. I'm not feeling it though, so I'm not gonna play. So I still don't have any plays. Actually, I don't have any more play. I'm playing 50 cents, not 25 cents. What do I think? So we're only $1 up. So I already played half my profit. Oh, 3. I was right. Fuck. Sorry. I was right. I should have played it. Damn. That would have made my day. I like playing halves of numbers. So if 6 comes out, 3. I like playing 3. If 12 comes out, I like playing 6. If 10 comes out, I like playing 5. Damn, dude, if I played that, we would have been right where we, the session would have been perfect as we only got a couple minutes left and I would have had the win I wanted. Yeah, I should have just did it. Oh well. That's all right. I'm going to get some of those. Some of them I'm going to miss.
0, 12, 13, surveys, specific numbers. I see it. Please don't stop the music. I agree. Hold on.
13.
Your number 14. With a lower number, first and second tiers. Congratulations.
No, I'm not going to play because I don't really. I'm only playing with 50% of my profit. We're only up $1. Man, we're not getting the streaks we need though. So 13 is a great number to play with 3 too. That's a good number match that I like. I really like 31 here, but I'm out of profit, so I'm not going to play it. If I had it, I probably would play 31.
Welcome. So, it is almost 16.
33 is another great number. Look at those. Number matching. I like 3 here a lot. I'm not going to play. I got to stick to my guns. I would play 3 here for sure. I wish I hit that 3 because it would show you my vision for this, for trying it like this. It's just been a slow session. So we're already 30 minutes in. I'm just going to go a couple more minutes because I want to get more profit. But we're not getting a lot of snakes and ladders stuff going on right now. I mean, 36, okay. I'm just not getting much snakes and ladders at all. Three's a good play here. Came out earlier. Let's play. That's one thing with snakes and ladders. I always forget I gotta make these plays or I get booted. All right. I do think a lot of sessions will be a lot better than this one. Not so slow. And some sessions will be slow. Let's be real. So we're at 31 minutes. I'm going to probably go another 9 minutes just because I want to get some kind of something going on here. It's just not a lot of streaks today that are worth playing. Oh, finally a go back, huh?
It is back to back. 36 left.
That third column continues to be hot. 3 times in a row now. It's come out 5 out of the last
Same number.
6 times.
Lucky story, you would love it. I have like 3 back-to-back.
Well, I do like 6 with 36 or 30, 27. But I'm not going to play here. We're only at $1 profit. Man, just went slow.
Not like treat sounds, but like one number.
But I think we got to try this several sessions and see how it goes.
Treat sounds.
I have some twists with it that I think could help a lot.
Yeah, that was crazy.
20.
Maybe you just missed me. 20
Let's make a play so we don't get booted.
Congratulations. And the sounds open. Maybe you just missed me for
With 20, I like 10.
we'll get them.
Or zero's good too.
So what's happening?
Those zeros are coming out, aren't they? 20, but I mean they're whole hot, but actually only one's come out in the last 10 spins. I think this was my mistake this session. I really should have played 3.
6 or 13 maybe. Let's see. Why 13 though? You bet all the time on 13. You like that 13 very much. 6 could be. We've seen many times off the last event. So, which one?
2.
Maybe if it will be a little bit slower, it would be actually.
I was hoping for another high number, but okay.
Which is low, even numbers. Take first that with 0, 0, sample.
All right, so just to reiterate, the whole concept of this is one thing good with snakes and ladders, you're always in a profit. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking 50% of the profits for that and gambling with that 50%. The other 50% we just lock in as profit, so every session's a profit, and go from there. Now, unfortunately, some sessions with snakes and ladder, when you don't get those streaks come out, you just got to wait and be patient. Now, if you're somebody who plays for long periods of time, no problem. For me, I don't like playing long periods of time just because I'm at a computer desk all day. I'm an accountant, and it's just not very fun to sit there for me too long. Now, I do like 2 with 20, but let's see what happens here. So 35, I was hoping for even. And it's just not falling the way I want it for the snakes and ladder system. We're at $1 profit. If I see a good play, I'll just play some of the profit, but I'm not seeing anything right now. It's just not. I mean, I like the number matching here, and then the repeat. But other than that, it's just been one of those weird sessions. These aren't any of my typical favorite dealers that I like to play with, and so that makes sense. All right, so I'm going 5 more minutes, and I'm just going to take what I got. And it is what it is. And we'll try it a couple times. If it doesn't work out for us, we'll try something different. But I think you got to give it a couple chances. All right, so let's make a play here so we don't get booted. Now, 24, I like 4 a lot. 24 is kind of hot, but 4 and 14 are cold, so we're just not going to play that. Yes, we're still playing. All right, so what are we on? So we only ever got up 250, right? Yeah. No, we only ever got up $2. It's just one of those slow sessions. We'll see though. We'll keep trying it. And maybe this will just be a system I play certain days when I see it. But we're going to try it for a couple sessions, see how it goes. I'm only going to play with 50% of my winnings. The other winnings I'll lock in. Now, okay, so that's 18. Damn, man, I wanted a black. Just not getting it today. Now with 18, I love 8 and I love 9. Now we're getting another dealer, so
let's get it started somehow.
Lauren, okay. All right, so I'm going 3 more minutes. Typically, new dealer, I like to bet 0. I actually probably should have because 0 is hot, but I didn't. Man, we need. Just been slow. But I actually do think today's, the way numbers were coming out, I may have had a hard time. A lot of the hot numbers were not coming out too much. 14. So I'll just make another bet so we don't get booted. So we'll wrap up, we'll talk about some of the pros and cons of what I've seen so far doing it this way. And, you know, we'll try it again next session too. Now I really like 7 and 21 with 14. That's my favorite, but neither are. 7's the coldest number, and 21. I'm not seeing much of 21. But you had to go back to 14. Okay, so we got another even, and that middle column's come out 4 times in a row. I may incorporate other things in this strategy where not just snakes and ladder, but also, you know, maybe same concept, but if I see a column come out 5-6 times in a row, play the other 2 columns, try and get quick wins that way. Maybe martingale 1 or 2 times on that. Just try and get other ways to get easy profit to gamble with. All right, so those 4s are coming out. 24. Like I said, the number matching. She's hitting the number matching right off the bat. All right, so we're gonna go odd here. Make a play. She's hit that middle column now 5 times in a row. It's because you had a lot of numbers repeating, 24 and 14. The 4s are hot. Boom. Okay. 23. All right. So we've had that middle dozen, the middle dozen's come out 6 times in a row. I'm just going to gamble a little bit and go boom, boom. And let's do insurance on 0. I'm just going to try it. 6 dozens in a row. 6 middle dozens 6 times in a row. I'll see if we can't bump up the profit a little bit.
Silently judging you.
I will martingale once or twice with this too.
Okay, we continue with the 19.
Wow.
19 red is a high low number.
7 times in a row.
My compliments to the winners in the battery from 19 times. You also wish you back.
So I'm gonna rebet
How was your debut?
and double up.
It's a Saturday, next morning, probably afternoon already for you. How was it? Any plans for the weekend?
So that's 7 middle dozens in a row.
Something happening in
I
the
mean,
city?
my lord.
I personally will be working. Not much to tell you.
I'll go one more martingale after this. Then I'll take my loss. Maybe 2. Seven times in a row.
Okay, we continue with the number.
Wow, 8 times in a row.
Black is along with number first.
Holy cow, I got a double again. I'm I'm sorry. It's just I'll probably go 2 more times. I don't care. How many times can the middle dozen come out in a row?
Final seconds. And maybe that's enjoy. Good luck to you.
You know, I should have done some insurance. Oh well.
Hello, you guys, welcome to enjoy.
17 and 14.
To see how the lights will go. Okay. Next numbers here, and this is 35 black and the
Boom, baby. Yeah.
and there was all the zero section.
However, we still had a loss though. Oh, you know, I got to triple that. Ah, man. I screwed that up, guys. I haven't played the dozens in a while. Oh well. We're still at a loss now. That sucks. All right, well, I'm just going to wrap up the session, take the loss. It's only a couple dollars. My bad on that. Let's wrap up on the other end. All right, guys. Again, download my free spreadsheet. You see, it's very awesome. Helps keep track of things. Makes it very easy to visualize and see what's going on the roulette board very quickly. You can see, like here we had the long column or dozen streak that I completely screwed up betting. I completely forgot you have to more than double playing when you play in 2 dozens. I don't know why. I haven't played dozens in a while, and I forgot. So I ended up losing this at the end of the session, but that's okay. We only lost $12. So I definitely say go download it. It's free on my website. Hope you guys will. I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, if you see here, these are cool too, because like, okay, so if the number 4s are coming out a lot, so here you had like 14, 14, 24, it'll show you, okay, hey, the number matching is coming out good too. So, and these are the go backs. So dozens, columns, everything you need. Go download it. Great tool to use. All you got to do is type in the number that comes out, and it does everything else for you. Okay, guys. So I screwed up at the end of the session. It costed the win. That was all my fault. I pissed at myself for that. But I haven't played dozens of columns in a while. I don't play them that much. But I think, as you see, when you have a streak like, I think I will play after I see it come out 6 times in a row. I think that's going to be something I'm just going to incorporate in my play going forward is, when I see those streaks of 6, just start playing a martingale maybe 3-4 times, and not betting that it won't go 10 times. And because the chances are most of the time it won't, I'll have a limit on my martingale. Anyways, today's session went longer than I wanted, but it was a good trial run. Snakes and ladders. Sometimes it was slow. We'll try it a couple sessions, see how it goes. My goal is to have a couple sessions that we get some big hits on and take off from there without going down in our bank balance. We'll try it out. I'll incorporate other things like once in a while playing columns, once in a while playing dozens when I see a really interesting streak. So anyways, that's all I got for today. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions. It's worth experimenting with this for a little while, seeing how it does. And as always, I won't stay with one thing forever because I feel like it gets too boring for everybody watching. Unless, I find something just boom, 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 makes me a crazy amount of money. So maybe we'll see how it goes. The only reason we lost was because I miscalculated the dozens bet instead of martingale. You got a more than martingale, and I should have factored in that amount, but I just completely forgot. It's been so long. But as you can see, I wouldn't have even seen that middle dozen came out so many times in a row without my spreadsheet, because there's so many things I'm looking at, and they give you such a little time to make your play that I don't always see everything. And that's what I like about the spreadsheet so much, is I see a lot more quickly. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you thought down below. You may like it, you may hate it. We'll see. I'll try it a couple more sessions, and we'll see how it goes. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'll talk to you later.